Kelly Nyberg, and back at you with another What's Up Sioux Falls. And today we are downtown Sioux Falls at Maribella Italian Ristorante, and I am here with owner Riccardo to talk about their special dish of the month. Nice to meet you.
You too, Kelly.
Thanks for having us. I have been wanting to come here forever, and the moment I walked in and looked around, this place is absolutely stunning. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Yeah, my wife Mary Beth and I were thrilled to get this kind of blank slate and design it the way we wanted it, and we really wanted people to feel like they walked into Italy and just transport them for a night.
Right, and that's because obviously you are from Italy. Can you tell us a little bit about your story and how you ended up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota? I know people always ask you that.
Yes, yes. I was born in Florence, Italy, and basically my dad had the opportunity to kind of rejoin. He had kind of moved away from his family and then reconnected with them, and at that point my dad was living in Italy, and my mom had me starting a life in Florence, and then his family was in Boston, Massachusetts, and they had started their own business. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. My dad and my uncles are all mechanics, so they had their own gas station and body shop and all that kind of stuff. And they said, you have to move your family to America. This is the land of opportunity. And so he did, picked up his whole family, including me, and moved to Boston when I was 5 years old. And we grew up in a very Italian neighborhood. Spent a lot of time in the North End, which is like a little Italy of Boston. But yeah, I had the privilege of having not only my mom live with us, but my mom's mom also moved with us.
Okay.
So my little Italian grandmother, it was 24 hours a day. It was just cooking. Something was either simmering or baking or frying or braising, or something was going on every single day. I always tell people that growing up, my friends always wanted to come to my house to hang out.
Food is my favorite.
Because my house smelled the best. Yeah, that was kind of fun. So then the way I ended up in South Dakota, my wife, she was born and raised here in Sioux Falls, and she moved out to Boston to be a nanny for about a year, and then she put herself through nursing school, and we met in college.
Okay.
And I'd never met anybody else like her. Then I came all the way back to South Dakota to be with her.
Well, South Dakotans are pretty unique. We're a unique breed.
I can attest to that for sure.
So are people from Boston, though. I can't say that.
Yeah. So we moved back 24 years ago. We've been here.
Wow. Well, congratulations, and we're happy to have you in Sioux Falls. You've brought to us our wine bar, which has been around for how long now?
5 years.
5 years, and then this Maribella has been around for just about a year.
Almost a year.
And then you also have a new wine bar.
Brick's Wine Bar. Yeah, about a year and a half. And then we also have Vespa Catering, which we have always kind of dabbled in catering, but now we named it. We're taking it seriously. We have a catering van that's wrapped.
There.
Yeah. So that's so we've been doing weddings and receptions and graduations, all that kind of fun stuff.
So tell us a little bit about this restaurant. Why did you want to expand from our wine bar, which is also Italian?
Italian inspired. So the difference is I call our wine bar Italian inspired.
Okay.
Versus Maribella Ristorante is authentic Italian.
Okay.
So the difference is at our wine bar we take some liberties and like we have a Chilean sea bass. Well, it's a Chilean sea bass, not necessarily Italian. Here at Maribella we have Bronzino, which is a Mediterranean sea bass. We do features over at our wine bar that aren't really Italian related, but the menu is very Italian, caprese and salumi, which is charcuterie Italian.
But here it's just pasta. All authentic.
Here it's 100%. The menu is set up in courses, so you can sit down for a 6-course meal if you want, or just order from one of the sections.
Okay.
And as well as the wine list, it's 100% Italian. You won't find anything from Napa or Washington or Oregon or anywhere else in the world.
I love that.
Just Italian. So our wine list truly represents the best wines you can pair with Italian food. And then we also have a full bar, and of course a lot of Italian inspired cocktails there with Campari and Aperol.
You have everything, and I love that authenticity there. And I want to talk to you about the special for this month, which is right in front of me.
Yes.
And that's the reason why we came here today, but also to learn about you. The pork Showdown in Sioux Falls is going on this is its 3rd year in a row that they've been doing this, Downtown Sioux Falls. You obviously have not participated before because you haven't been around for a year yet.
The restaurant didn't exist yet. Yeah. We have done it with our wine bar the last couple of years.
Yep. So why did you want to be a part of this?
Honestly, our executive chef, who's been with us for a couple of years now, he helped us with the pork showdown last year at our wine bar, and as soon as this was under construction, he was already talking about, hey, we have to do a pork feature at Maribella too. I said, all right, let's have at it. So he picked out the Duroc pork chop, which is a special breed of pork. It's kind of has extra juiciness and tenderness, but it's got this great bone in, so we call it a tomahawk pork chop. So the presentation on the plate, which you're going to see in a couple minutes, is pretty fabulous.
Well, and I saw it online on Downtown Sioux Falls' website, and no offense to the other 16 restaurants that are participating, but I told you this, and I mean it. I saw this one, and I was like, I have to go to Maribella. The other ones, everybody's looks and sounds fantastic, but this one, it looks huge for one, and it looks just amazing. I cannot wait to try it.
It's pretty special. And then not just the pork chop, but then the side that comes with it is Boursin mashed potatoes. Have you ever had Boursin? Boursin makes everything better. It's Boursin cheese. So kind of cheesy mashed potatoes. And then the glaze is this cognac pancetta glaze that, it makes your mouth water.
My mouth is watering.
That's the entire point, yeah.
Well, I know that they are cooking it up right now, and so in just a few minutes, I'll be ready to try it.
Perfect, thank you.
Oh my gosh, Riccardo, this is the most amazing pork chop I've ever seen. It's huge.
Oh, we aim to please. I think
I think I'm going to be very pleased with this. So what's the best way to tackle this? Because I'm starving and I can't wait to take a bite.
Yeah, I would start on the bottom of the plate and work your way up.
Okay. So while I cut this up, take a little bite here. You said that chef was super excited about this. Has been for about a year.
Yeah, he's kind of he's a pork guy.
Yeah.
The Pork Producers Council loves him because he's always looking to, how do I utilize a pork chop or a pork loin or what.
So how long
did
did it take for him to come up with this recipe? What is that like, the sampling process and putting everything together?
Yeah, I think it starts with an idea of, what cut of meat should we use first, and then because that's the center of the plate, and then we build everything else around it as far as what side should come with it, what should there be a glaze or not, is it braised, then the cooking technique comes in. Of course, this is grilled right on our broiler on the kitchen line, and I think comes out, it's really tender. Please,
yes, I know.
I'll let you enjoy it.
I'm not telling you to stop talking because I want to hear what you have to say, but I'm so excited. I'm all about the perfect bite, so I have to have the mixture
yes.
here.
You got some of that sauce on there too?
Oh my gosh.
Good.
Oh wow. That is phenomenal.
Awesome, thank you.
That is so good. I'm not going to even share with Jason. That's cooked perfectly too. You said it's tender.
Thank you.
And what is on the top again here?
That's a cognac pancetta glaze.
Cognac pancetta glaze.
So
you
a
guys have to get
little sweetness, a little saltiness.
That's what I like about it, the sweet and salty. So you guys have to get down here and try this. I'm not kidding. Not everything I try on camera is always good. I can fake it till I make it, but this is absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna have to take a box to finish it at home.
Absolutely,
I think,
you got it.
because I have to eat every last bite of it. Jason, I will give you a bite. And then paired it with a really good wine here. What do we have?
Yeah, this is Scarpetta Barbera. So Barbera is a red grape from Piedmont, and so we decided we take great care in recommending in our opinion, the perfect glass of wine to go with the pork chop in front of you. So this Barbera, it's gonna have a nice acidity. It's kind of medium bodied.
Like
it's not going to overpower the pork. The pork won't overpower the wine.
I really like that. That is delicious. Well, thank you so much for having us. Now,
of
people
course.
can vote when they come here. You have to be here. There's a QR code. You get a code, also a restaurant code.
Yep.
And they vote on 5 different things.
Yeah, I think some of the criteria are things like tenderness, flavor profile, service is something people vote on, presentation.
Yeah.
So yeah, take a look.
Well,
Scan the QR
I'm
code.
rating you number 1 in all of those categories, and now it's time to finish this. I'm gonna eat the entire thing. Thank you again for having us, and make sure you come down here for the Pork Showdown, not just in September, but stop down at Maribella anytime throughout the year. It's fantastic.